Whoa. What do we got going on here? You just trip over like high dollar expensive parts everywhere. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are back at the shop. And let's just go ahead and start right here. This is update for George's Leadfoot Gray 93. Yes, the VMP supercharger is on. No, that's not what we're doing today, but it is mocked up and sitting here looking freaking sweet. So yeah. And if you have not been following the channel or you're new to the channel, that engine right here is going in George's Leadfoot Gray 93 that is in process. So yeah, it's going to be a beast. Anyway, let's get over here, see what else we got cracking today. Alright, so as you guys probably know, Lee's car is making big strides towards completion. The rear end is completely in. Hold on, let's give you a good up the skirt view here. It is in, completely built. 31 spline axles. What gear is in it, Dover?
390.
390 gears. So yeah, plenty of gear. Of course, it's got a custom disc brake setup. We're not 100% sure what these calipers came from, but 13-inch baby all the way. Then Maximum Motorsport coilovers, control arms, blah 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 blah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of time and money in this rear end. This thing's gonna be a beast. But current situation is we're doing fuel system stuff. And epoxying up, sealing. This is a 4 fuel system. Who makes this kit?
On 3.
On 3 fuel system.
It's got 3 340 pumps in it.
Good God. So it's got the tank, then it's got 3 340s in there. As you can see the lines, the size of the freaking lines. But that is what is popping off right now, getting the fuel system finished up. All the controller and everything for the pump is right here. All the wiring for the pumps is right here. And of course, the battery is already mounted. Love the black powder coat on the box. I need to do that to mine. But yeah, guys, this thing is getting very close. So up front, last week we got the engine and everything sat in the car, just kind of hanging out there. The reason we went ahead and put it in there is because there's a lot of stuff that's got to go in here. Have you figured anything out as far as mounting stuff?
Just gonna start sticking stuff in and go from there.
See what works and what doesn't. Looks like you've been doing some fuel system stuff.
Yeah.
A bit of wiring. It's tight, but honestly, fits really well. And then the heat exchanger is right there. It's gonna go right here on the fog light mount. So that's gonna look good. But yeah, guys, this is a whole lot of wind right here. All right, y'all, so just quick up the skirt view of the car with everything sitting in it. You just get an idea of how tight everything is, but it fits. 1 7/8 headers. And of course, Maximum Motorsports K member. Yeah, everything fits pretty well. And again, we haven't figured out a solution yet for this, but you can kind of see the issue we got with the headers. There's a straight on view. Basically, this header is pointed directly at the transmission, the body mount for the transmission cross member. And that's the issue, which we ran into the same issue on my car. Gonna have to figure out a way to get around that and run the rest of the exhaust. But you see the T56. And then, of course, rear end's all in like Flynn, built, ready to rock and roll. Got brand new bushings at the body, or excuse me, at the housing. Rear end's all black powder coated. Man, this thing is just ridiculous. Absolutely beautiful. But now we got to get this tank in here, start running some fuel lines.
Whoa, watch your head on that, buddy.
Careful now, don't tear nothing up.
Yeah, the setup takes a while. What about this here? Is that in the wrong position? Is that gonna be?
Oh, yeah.
Going up. Did you already swap the filler neck?
Plug that van up.
One quick note on this on 3 kit, yo, you gotta use an SN95 filler neck. Because it's a little bit smaller.
Let's get the smaller unit in the ground and put the ground wherever.
And you just plug everything up.
Need it. See if you can get it on there. I got it started. Oh, I'm trying to hold it.
See it in there.
Yeah, I think it's good. Let's see. Trying to remember how it goes to the factory. It was over here, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes down. Let me look under his part.
Alright guys, current situation. Trying to find the best way to run these giant fuel lines from the tank to the front of the car. Obviously you want to make sure they're away from any place that could possibly get crushed with a jack or something like that. So we're going to probably run as close to these subframe connectors as possible. But obviously, being as big as these things are, it's going to be a challenge to make sure they're up and out of the way. Alright, so current situation, we need to do some fuel line plumbing here at the motor. And to do that, the blower's got to come off, which is always a good time. But, so Dover, what are we doing here? We're making the Y over there at the
Firewall there.
At the firewall. And then we're coming up and hitting the lines back here.
Want to go in, then we'll come out the front and go to the regulator and then return back.
Okay. So we're going to feed in from the rear, go out from the front to the radiator, and then back to the tank. So, but unfortunately to do that, we got to take the entire supercharger off. So that's what we're about to do. Alright guys, so current situation, we didn't have the right dash 6 fittings to hook up to the Whipple fuel rails from the On 3 Performance fuel system, so I'm going to have to order some of those. So drop back and punt on the fuel system for today, just part of it. You don't ever always have everything you need. So in the meantime, we're going to do some AC lines. Always a good time. All right, guys, here is the deal also on the AC lines. I still get questions about them. These are the exact same lines that we did on my car. If you want to go back and watch all those videos from when we were building my car. But again, all these lines, 99 to 04 Mustang GT, not a 6-cylinder, not a Cobra. 99 to 04 GT, that's where all the lines, all the condenser, everything. And that includes all the Hydro Boost, all the Hydro Boost lines, all of that. Everything you see here. Manifold, yep. Dryer does have to be modified. But again, all 99 to 04 Mustang GT parts. You can go get this crap at any parts store, O'Reilly, whatever. And
think it's made different.
You'll have air conditioning.
Yeah, the dryer been changed out. Here it goes.
All right, guys, if you thought we were joking, look at that. Still got pressure on it. You see all these lines? This is a wrecked. What year is this one, Alex?
2000.
This is 2000 GT. See, these are exact same lines. I know the car is nasty, but these are exact same lines, just in case you were wondering. And yes, surprisingly, this car does run. What's left of it. Good God almighty. Someone had a bad day in this one. Alex, I'm pretty sure that'll buff out though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a slight
Yeah.
damage.
Still surface damage, nothing major. But yeah, guys, these cars right here, if you can find one, I mean, think about it. You got an 8.8 rear end, you got all your disc brake stuff, you got all your disc brake stuff in the front, you got all your AC lines, you got your hydro boost right there. Unreal. I know you guys are sitting here thinking, man, what a turd, but it actually does start and run. Like a top too. Yeah, you're thinking this car is a complete POS, but you saw it fire right up. That is crazy. All right, guys, so that is pretty much the stopping point for today. We're gonna need a few more parts, so just part of it. But getting some of the AC lines on there. We'll have the fittings here in the next day or so to finish up the fuel system, get all that plumbed, put the supercharger back on, get all the air conditioning mocked up, put on. Will not be long. Super excited for this car to be done. Now, I was hoping, we were all kind of hoping that at Ford Takeover, which is May 4th, which right now is about 2 weeks out, a little less than 2 weeks out, the car will be running there. It doesn't look like it's gonna be running, but we will probably have it there. So if you're excited to see this car, you'll be able to see it there at Ford Takeover. Make sure you're there. You'll love it. And that's what I got for today. Lots more coming with my car, with George's car, with Lee's car. Always something. So in the meantime, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Keep it tuned right here. Make sure you're Ford Takeover. Later.